Okay, good morning. Today is Friday and it's the 1st of March. Um, and I had a decent day. Um, I got in late today. So I just arrived around like 9 o'clock and or got back. I was out of the office. And so I kind of had only little time to prepare, and for that I had a decent day. I had to check my my gap list and my scanners were full, and so I had a lot of opportunities on which to focus. I ended up trading eBay, uh, Tesla, and Netflix. Tesla had news, and uh, they announced a 35K entry level Model 3, and the stock gap down and traded with really good volume today. So that was kind of fun to trade today, and the market in particular gapped up and sold off, and volume was really good today. I was very surprised compared to the last weeks, and it's actually been a decent day. I tried Tes I saw eBay out of the open, as you can see. I saw on the 5 minute, I saw this rejection candle, but I did not think it would make such a move. Like if you see from the pre-market and it's gapping up and it's flagging, I thought it's gonna make a run. But I didn't have much time to prepare a watch list and look into the stock, so I did not take the trade, and it would have worked out, and I just didn't trust it. Later, I saw it consolidate here and tried for an entry. I risked like 10 cents, and I'm did good taking off the trade. So that was eBay. Then I watched Tesla, and I did really good on Tesla today. As you can see, we sold off hard, and it's like 20 points down. So I watched. I had some levels in Tesla and around the 300 level. I had on watch, but I didn't trade at the time. It was still too close to the open, and I just wanted. It was too close to VWAP, and I did not trust it. So I I just watched it trade lower, and here some really good volume came in, and so I watched it, and here I gave it a shot as the level held. I think it was this 298-ish level, but eventually it dropped, and I'm happy I took it off. I took a small loss, was only like $10, and it was okay. Then here I saw this candle form, and I was too early with my entry. I watched it reclaim this 296 it was, and I took some small size and watched it closer. My level I had on watch was 291. So when I saw like this hard drop, I got ready to maybe add to my position. And so here we tested 292.50, I think it was, and when the 293 level lifted, I added to my position, and my average was around 294.15 ish, and I took some profits on the way up, and kept a small base position. So we sold back up, and now we tested 292. We tested it once here, retested, and when we broke 292, the I think it was 90 cents when it found a bid, and the moment it stepped above 292, I added back, and it was a good entry. It made a first move, and I really would have been allowed to add here, but I did not, and my profits were way too early. But it's never wrong to take profits. I had an offer placed at 296, and that was filled on the spike up here. and then I just stuck with the rest and took more off at 297 and above 298. So I did really good here. Um, so that was a very good trade. Um, and I also saw here on the reject, I saw this candle, but I hesitated from taking an entry. I mean, this risk reward was just perfect. I saw it like reject this 299 level, and on the way low, I hesitated. I didn't have the balls to, I didn't want to, from this trade, I didn't want to risk my profits, and it was kind of a bummer. And I don't know, it's, I mean, as you can see, it worked out, and then this new 295 level I had for support, 294. And yeah, just that was a decent trade. And I saw Netflix and for a bottom bounce. Netflix didn't have much volume today, but I watched it trade lower, and I had my level I had this 355.60 is a pivot, and it's a bigger pivot, and I had this on watch. So once this dropped, I watched closer, and we found you can see like the volume ramp up here. So I saw this as we dropped here. I saw the volume, and it made a strong spike below 355, and so when it moved even lower here, I knew it's a good opportunity to. And so once the 355 level lifted again, I jumped in exactly at 355. I got a good fill and stuck with it. I took my partial, the first partial, for $1, almost $1. It was I had an order at 99, and I moved it down as the offer stopped there, and I was filled on the offer, so I was a good fill. And then there's a resistance at 356.50, and that's where I took next partial, stuck with the rest, and I just recently took the trade off once we broke this level. And yeah, I'm calling it a day now and a weekend. Good start in March. So yeah, happy weekend everyone, and see you on Monday. Thank you.